Alright, welcome back you guys. So today we are going to build this pricing page. So you can see that this is our pricing page here, and this will be the desktop versions. So you see that it's very simple based on the design. They're not too much complicated. But I think that the most complicated will be need to have we need to integrate something into the subscriptions or the payments link, so the user can able to link, or maybe just have a book a meeting first, because that this will make more sense that they will have they can have a meeting first before they make the budget the payments for this service. So yeah, so today this will be very simple one, and so this is the demo for our desktop one. We have two variants for this card. So this card will be using only in here, and we also have one of the small sections in here for the user based on the design. So we will have the recommend and also the basic stuff, and this one will be the mobile versions here. Okay, all right, so we can get started. All right, so the previous video we already have the career page, right? So now we're going to build the pricings. So first up, we need to create a pricings folder like this ones, and we also have a page for this guy. So inside here we also export the page pricings page here, and we also have pricings here. Okay, yep, pricings. Okay, so let's check. So we head to the pricings one. It's about to be have. Okay, so we have that. So next up, we need to have a section for this guy, right? Okay, and we need to have a container for this guy. So the sections is yelling that we don't have the class name for this one yet. So the class name in this case we're going to have the background white. Yeah. Okay, and we will divide this guy into here. Okay, that's it. Let's check. Yep, we have prices already. And next up we go into build for the heading itself. So the heading itself that we go into have the basic structure, very basic one. So this will go into have the structure for this. So we have the heading one for our hero. So for the mobile versions, let's head into the prices one. Yep, we have the prices, the hero. Okay, do we want to leave it on? Maybe let me check. Yep. Okay, so we can also remove this one if we don't have if we have the litten. All right, so next up we already have the heading stuff. Inside the heading, you remember that you need to have put the mask width for the descriptions. Okay, all right, so next up we're going to create a grid, symbol grid for our current going to have three cards, right? One card here, one card here, and one card here. So if you have the structure like this one, you guys can pause the video and go along with me. So I don't want to make any error for our video, so I just make it very carefully to make sure that everything works fine. So next up we need to create a div will be the card itself. And if you guys already watched my previous video, you guys will already know what is the purpose of this of this guy. So the class name going to be merged from the variants and the class name itself. And before this state, you also need to have the state for this to able to make the adjustments for the recommendations variants of our current one. So this one will have the recommendations. It will have familiar style like this ones, but it will different background for the recommend, and this is for the normal one. Okay, and here you can see that this is the recommend one. So yep, so we're moving forward. So the recommendations, it will have this guy, right? So this guy, I call this the panel for recommend. So we also need to have this guy in our code base that will have the conditional rendering. So it will stay above from this guy. Okay, so I will pass in here, and it will have the absolute and the attribute to always stay to the top of the component card like this one. Okay. All right. Next up, we're going to have the span for the label, and we also have for the heading one. So if you have his shape like this one, you should see the same by this structure like me. If you go along, it should be highlighting something like this one, very clean. All right, next up we're going to have the buttons, and also we're going to have descriptions. So we need to install the buttons, import, and also import the link and his shape. So you can see that if the recommendations equal true, they will return the variant style of the buttons, and if not, they will return a different style. So this one we are not currently see any style yet. We will go to the buttons later on, but let's finish our pricing card for this part. So next up, we're going to have the list for this one. So the list is going to be our current checklist in here. So the checklist you see in that will be this one. Yeah, it will be something familiar like this one here. Yeah. All right. So if you guys hit save in our code, and you guys need to also import the check components, and I want to enable this. Okay, so it looks something familiar like this one, but yeah. Okay, so it just looks so good already, and also fast. So this is the recommend card itself. So we're going to go into the buttons. Please, you guys can go to the button here, and you can change this position of the prop in above like this one here, one line, and you will see that we already have a variant like this. See, but the second thing that I want to have a different style for each of them. So we go into button style, and we go into add into our Tailwind one. I will remove it, and I pass this code. So our Tailwind will have a different style. I will show you later. I will create a different variant in here. Alright, next up we also have for the primary one. So the primary here, we have the primary button style. Okay, so what I will do is in a later video. Okay, I think that's it for the buttons. Let me check, is it anything need to change? Okay. Alright, so we go to the page of the pricing one. So you see that this will going to be a second variant for our components, and if you get hit save, so we currently see nothing changed because that the conditional of this guy is true, so it will be the same as the first one, but we need to also change into false, and it will change into the different variant. How cool is that? So this kind of approach that is make very sense for us to use the CVA for the buttons. So because the button will receive the conditional and return the variant itself, so we don't need to call a lot of class name in here like this one. So if you can see that this is very clean and unique way to make the code more usable. You guys can even break down into smaller chunk, but I think in this end we don't need it too much because that we still in the same page, which is only you the pricing in here. So okay, so this is the variant for itself. We had recommendations and we had the basic stuff, and next up we're going to have the panel of the below. So the panel we're going to be have something familiar like this one, so you can also copy along like this one. So we have first going to have icons. So the icons, and the first thing we need to have a div to grab outside. And in the icon we also need to have a div for it to have the full width for this guy. And we also have the small containers for the heading and the descriptions, very simple. And we have the button itself, so it will look something familiar like this guy. Okay, is this very fast, right? And the first thing I want to see add in here more, that we need to have a link. So when we click inside, it will go show something, right? It will go in there somewhere, so which is temporary put a link in here. So this one is call to actions, call to actions, call to action, call to action, and call to actions. All right, so let's check on our mobile. Yeah, fabulous. So you see is that our current flow is very simple, right? Just about like yeah, I mean like you get code along will take longer, but I mean like until now we already reduced a lot of time for each video based on the way we approach. So in the next step, we already have career, right? We have prices, we not have log yet. Okay, and we need solutions, and we need team, and about us there is one, 2, 3, 4, and then we can use with the dynamic data from Sanity already. All right, so first thing I want to thank you guys that for supporting our channel. So we are currently having like 435 subscribers, and this is really amazing for me, because that I'm trying to produce really the good content as much as possible, and this is the number I really love it to see it's grow into the 1K. So my goal for this next month going to be have 1K. So if possible, if you guys hear that, I'm going to make sure that every content will stay consistency with the same style, the same approach, with the source code, with the live URL, everything that provide for you guys that to make you guys can have the easy assessments as possible. Yeah, all right. So I think this today is this video can be stopped today. So if you guys see this valuable, hit the subscribe buttons, and if you not see the different video yet, go back and see the different video for me. Hit the like and leave a comment below if you want to do something new, something different. Okay, all right, thank you guys. See you guys in the next episode.